Okay then. This is the last of the series on this project. Thought I'd show you the final result. Everything turned out well. I'm pleased. Not absolutely thrilled with the color. I wanted to get a little more of that burgundy that you see from this one in there. I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's just individual pieces of wood take stain differently, but this ended up a little more gold than I wanted, but I could have chased that for a week, and so decided to just leave it as is. It still looks pretty good. Anyhow, all is well. If you do a panel specifically, be aware of the difficulty when sanding and buffing near edges, these raised sharp lines. They'll bleach out on you very quickly if you get heavy-handed around there. So it's kind of buffing precision is required. About the only thing that happened, I was out of my control. There's a few little sawtooth nicks in the edge of the rim, and normally, if it were a different style of pipe, you could countersink that GBD style, or if the bowl was on the smallish side, the chamber, you could enlarge it just enough to erase those. But in this case, the chamber was quite large and right at the limit of where you wanted it to be, so the lesser of the evils was just to leave them there. That's it. I don't think there's anything much more to talk about. I think Bill would be happy with this. I don't know what was going on in 1987 that resulted in some of the problems that we straightened out, but I'd like to think that if I had one of those Doctor Who style time machines, we could visit each other. I'd get the backstory, and he'd probably pick this one up and say, yeah, that's what I had in mind. It was a long day. My wife was mad at me, or my dog ran away, or something. I don't know. Anyhow, something along those lines. I'm sure it would make for a great beer conversation. But that is it. Anybody's got any ideas for suggestions for further projects of this type or any other, go ahead and put them in the questions and comments. There's you new guys to this channel, if you look at the playlists, in the middle of the pack somewhere there's a single video, although it's cataloged as a playlist, that collects all of the questions and answers for the entire set of videos. Otherwise, I'd have to be patrolling 150 every morning. I mean, it would be logistically impossible. So put them all in one spot, and that's where it'd be. So that is it, and thanks for tuning in and all that happy stuff, and see y'all later.